When we wrapped the episode last week, we know we left things a little ambiguous, a little up in the air. It definitely wasn't tied neatly with a bow, and that was intentional. That conversation was not meant to bring resolution. It was meant to be honest, because the truth is, we didn't have all the answers, and we still don't. That episode was the first of many conversations between us, ones where we let ourselves be real about how we're feeling, and in true only human fashion, we decided to practice what we preach and bring you along for the ride. Sometimes, even when you're doing something with total conviction, you start to feel a pull, a curiosity to pivot. And since that episode, we've had a lot of heart-to-hearts about what this project means to us and how we really see it evolving. For the last 18 episodes, Only Human has been just us. Two best friends in the studio talking about mental health, sharing stories, and peeling back layers of who we are. It's been fun, it's been fulfilling, and it has taught us so much. But lately, we've both been craving something different, something a little more human. The Only Human project was built on human connection, on the idea that none of us are meant to go through life alone. And we realized that while the podcast connected us digitally, we were missing that in-person piece. The conversations that happened face-to-face, in real time, and in the world. There was a point where we wanted to be everything to everyone. We thought we could do it all. The podcast, the content, the events, the brand building, all while balancing our full-time jobs. But at some point, we had to get really honest with ourselves. We had to ask, where do we feel most alive? And how can we keep this mission alive in a way that feels sustainable and both true? That's when we made a decision to officially wrap season 1 of Only Human and press pause on the podcast for now. Not an ending, but as a pivot. Because growth doesn't always mean doing more. And sometimes it means creating space to listen to your intuition, to try new things, and to let the next version of your vision take shape. So if you haven't noticed by now, things are changing a little bit. We've been getting out into the world, having real conversations with real people. Street interviews about everything from which celebrity reminds you that we're all only human, to how Phillies fans felt after that heartbreaking final play that ended their season. And it's been so energizing. We're learning that Only Human doesn't have to just live in a studio. It can live anywhere people are being honest about what it means to feel, to fail, to be seen, and to belong. We're also leaning into new spaces that reflect what we love most. Things like speaking at high schools and colleges, hosting Pilates classes that blend movement with mindfulness. Because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that clarity doesn't come from sitting still. It comes from trying, experimenting, and letting the process refine you. That's true for individuals, and it's also true for a brand. We've both done a lot of inner work over the years to understand who we are and what fulfills us. And now we're doing that same work with the Only Human project. We're giving ourselves official permission to evolve. So while you won't be seeing us with new podcast episodes every Monday, you'll still see us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, continuing to create short-form content and explore what it really means to be only human. We are endlessly grateful for every person who's listened, shared, messaged us, or simply felt seen through something we've said. So consider this season 1 officially closed, but the book still wide open.